As the fourth and final introduction video to the Club 45 process, I wanted to take a moment to explain how we're crafting the score for the show. In the prior introduction videos, you've heard each track backed with an orchestral cover from either Panic! At the Disco or Fall Out Boy. Though these tracks are not the ones used in the show, they are a direct result of the creative process which produces the music. To create each piece, I needed to start with a reference point. I went out onto the web and purchased sheet music rights for each piece in the show, as well as a couple that I wanted to use for transitions between the scenes. Next, it was a question of converting the PDF files into something more malleable, which I could use to create the individual pieces, which meant Photoscore from Sibelius. Each piece was scanned in one page at a time, and then it was a question of adjusting the notes and signatures so that they matched the original pieces. This represents the most tedious step, but it's vital to make sure that what I have at the end is comparable to what I started with. Next, I push the music out in a standard XML format. Pulling the XML into an editor, I use Finale and Sibelius, I poke the score. In most cases, this means taking sections out and adjusting notes to fit the ranges of each of the voices for the characters. Both the original artists sing in a high tenor range, so the pieces need to be adjusted for the myriad of characters and their individual ranges. And this comes to my absolute favorite part. Once the sheet music has been rendered, I can export it into a good old-fashioned MIDI file. Then I can take the parts into an editing studio. I personally use a German pack for video and audio called Magix, and I get to play with the various instruments and sounds to apply. Club 45 has a set orchestra, but that doesn't stop me from changing the styles throughout the show to match the mood of the scene. The final tracks are exported at well above CD quality and are used during the experimentation and refinement sessions by the cast. Now that we're beginning the pre-workshop phase for the new script, it gives us a basis to play with the songs in a way which reflects what will be in the show. As the venue is chosen, it makes sure that the music is balanced for live acoustics. In this way, we can guarantee that what we're creating is what's actually usable in the final score. Thank you for watching the introduction series to catch you up on where the show's progress is. Stay tuned for the pre-production cast diaries and excerpts we have planned for Season 1 of the Club 45 development process.